2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. But the Lord is faithful, who will establish you and guard you from the evil one. We are reading promises from God to us, my friend. If you've never read the Bible, I highly recommend it. He's given us over 7,400 promises, and he's talking to you. He wants to give you everything that he's talking about here. All these promises, he wants to make good in your life. Oh, man, come on. This is a life that is going to cost you surrender with him. But on the other side of surrender, you get to have new perspective. There's a skip in your step. There's just a joy that surpasses and a peace that surpasses understanding. Oh, man. Okay, let's just dive right in. You know I got notes. All right, so Paul is reassuring the believers of Thessalonica. They were facing pressure, confusion, spiritual oppression. So he reminds them of two truths. Number one, God is absolutely faithful. This means that, man, when we go off and do our own thing, we come back to God, and then we go off and do our own thing, and then we come back to God, he is never changing. He is always with you, and he's faithful to love you through everything, my friend. I learned this over the years too, growing up in a Christian home, then going off and doing my own thing because I've gone through these hardships and I got offended, and I was just like, man, why am I going through this, God, when you love me? Side note that we need hardship, man, that we need to be, this is where we get cultivated, where God trusts us, where God is calling us to deeper, intimate relationship with him. All right, I could go off, but I'm not going to go do that right now. All right, the term establish you means to make you steadfast, firm, unshakable in faith. God guards you against the evil one is referring to spiritual protection. God actively shields believers from Satan's attacks, temptations, and attempts to discourage or derail them. This doesn't mean that you aren't going to face hardships, but it means evil cannot ultimately overcome you. You know that saying, the grass is not greener on the other side, it's green where you water it? The enemy only has so much power as what you give it. Come on, man. Why would you not want to just see what this life is like with God? He's so much better than we think he is, my friend. He wants to, protect you and love you, and you don't have to clean yourself up to come to him. He says to come to him as you are. There's nothing that you can do to make him love you more. You're going to have a new skip in your step. You're going to have a new perspective. You're going to see things differently and see that hardships are actually for you. There's still evil in the world and sin, but he's big enough to use everything for your good and his glory. I love you so much, and I'll see you here in the next one.